Hey y'all, it's Teresa with One Love, One Light. Welcome to the Daily Light. Let's see what Spirit has for you. Holy Spirit, what message do we have for the Daily Light? Holy Spirit, what do we have for the collective? What's the message for today? Name all the things you love. Okay. Are you one of them? Wow. Today's mantra is, I give myself all the love and attention I need. So that caught me off guard. So I think that's the purpose here, is like that one of the things that pops in your head when you're asked, name all the things that you love, is, are you one of them? Is that something that comes to mind when you think of all the things that you love? Is that one of the first things that comes to your mind, is you? Because that should be the first thing. I doubt that that's the first thing that comes to most people's mind when they are looking at what they love or thinking of what they love. But it should be. What else do we have? Holy Spirit, what else do we have? What other messages do we have today? Whoa. You cannot make this stuff up. You cannot. Self-love. Now is the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your body, mind, and soul. I mean, you can't put it any more simply than that. It's all about self-love. It's about appreciation for yourself. It's about valuing yourself. It's about thinking of you before anything else, because if you don't do it, then nobody else will. You have to be your top priority. If you prioritize yourself first, then others will value you as well. What else do we have? We have expansion, which is the throat chakra. And we have mysticism. So we're talking about the third eye chakra. I'm just going to look up what keywords they put in the book here. I never really opened this book until the other day, so I just kind of want to see what they have here. Expansion, they have sky god, you'll see it when you believe it. Wise counsel, fruitful collaboration, spiritual support, state of uncertainty, and being guided. The keywords are counseling, connections, and progress. And then on the mysticism, let's see here, we have ignoring signs, unknown motivation, intuitive knowing, fear of the unknown, and journey. And the keywords are intuition, courage, and uncharted. So I feel like some of these things, it's like your expansion and your intuition are all heightened when you are giving yourself self-love. You're more open to expansion. You're more open to seeing signs and synchronicity when you are feeding your self-love, when you're feeding your soul, when you are valuing yourself, when you're not second-guessing your intuition, when you're connected to your intuition, you're trusting yourself. What else do we have here? We have the Knight of Wands. So in this particular depiction, this is talking about like going to the beat of your own drum, really being inspired, being open to new adventures, being passionate, going with the flow, being open to, again, new adventures, expanding your horizons, naming the things that you love, like going after what you love, what brings you passion, what makes you feel good. Those are things that feed your self-love, that expand your soul. What else do we have? And we have the Six of Cups. So this could be a gift from the universe, from God, that expands your soul. The Six of Cups also talks about soulmates, talks about a trip down memory lane, sometimes looking back on the past, sometimes romanticizing the past. Yeah, kind of looking back on things. What's the challenge here? And we have the Tower. So yeah, I think that there's certain things that that may be like divine intervention here, and I feel like there's a need, like this is a challenge that may be coming up that's meant to expand you, kind of break away some things. So you may need to nurture yourself more to prepare you for this time that's coming up. Or you may have already been going through this, so you need some extra like love and care. What's the advice here? And we have the Seven of Cups. So this could be like getting lost in fantasy with this mysticism. I feel like, you know, sometimes we can overcomplicate things as well. I'm getting also like, you know, like wanting to, yeah, like overcomplicating things, or looking at things and thinking they're much more deep than they really are. Sometimes things are actually quite simple. That's what I'm getting here. And thinking that things are above your head when they're really not. They're much more simple is what I'm getting. What's the outcome here? And we have the Five of Swords. Yeah, I feel like, you know, there's like you're overworking a process. You're overthinking something, and you're letting it win when it's really your thoughts. That's what I'm getting here. It's like you're overthinking something, and really it's very simple, and it's more about doing what feels right to you. That's what I'm getting here. The bottom of the deck is the Temperance card. Like you have what it takes. You have the necessary skills, talents, abilities to overcome something, or to expand, to move on to the next level is what I'm getting here. There's no need to go searching. You have everything you need within you is what I'm getting here. But let's clarify. Like whatever this Tower moment is, there's something where you feel like you're not enough to overcome it, but you have everything that you need to overcome whatever this challenge, whatever this obstacle is. Show me that Knight of Wands. And we have the Five of Wands. So yeah, I feel like you've come up against something, and you might not necessarily feel like you have the necessary tools or weapons to overcome something, but you have everything you need. Show me the Six of Cups. And we have the Four of Cups. Yeah, I feel like whatever happened in the past, it's like just, it's water under the bridge, and don't let the past define how you face the future is what I'm getting here. Show me the Tower. What is this Tower moment? Maybe different for all of you, but I feel like there's some general common thing that's happening here with this Tower moment. What is this Tower moment? What is this Tower moment? And we have the Nine of Swords. So yeah, it's past traumas. It's getting over these past traumas. So it's about focusing on loving that part of you regardless, accepting that part of you, supporting that part of you, knowing that that's part of who you are and what's made you stronger. The fact that you've lived through that is part of you, and it's like accepting that part of yourself, because this says reliving past trauma. So don't relive it, but accept that part of yourself. Show me the Seven of Cups. And we have the High Priestess. Decisive intuition. So it was almost like an initiation. The fact that you lived through that. The fact that you've experienced those dark moments and lived to tell about it. It was like an initiation. The fact that you've been through that and can share those experiences. You've seen the dark side of things, but you've also been able to experience the light. Show me this Five of Swords. And we have the Sun. Yeah, there's the light. You've experienced the darkness and the unbridled joy of things. So that's where temperance comes in. It brings the dark and the light together, to bring two things together, to make, brings two things together to make the best thing, right? The bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. Intuitive compassion. So that's where excuse me, that's where you've come into connection with your emotions. You're able to master your emotions and use them to your full advantage. That's what I'm getting there. Anything else to add to this story? Anything else to add to this story here? And we have signs from nature. So again, with your intuition, with that mysticism, it's like you're going to get signs and synchronicities that help you on your path, help you to expand, speak your truth. So we are talking about this past trauma. It's like you've been initiated with the High Priestess here, with the Queen of Cups, with Temperance. You know that you've experienced the dark and the light, so you have that intuition. You have experienced all sides of things. The secrets have been revealed to you. We have financial loss. Again, you've been through the dark and the light, so it's like you've experienced the loss, but that also makes way for experiencing the wins. Ego death, definitely. That's where the self-love comes into play. It's like where you have experienced loss, then you make way for filling that up with the positive. And we have winter. So we're definitely in the winter in the northern hemisphere. I am like surrounded by snow. I don't know about you personally, but this is also talking about that hibernation, that that personal winter that you go through, and knowing that experience causes expansion, causes you to find, the right solution. Gives you that time to go through the expansion process, right? Gives you the time to do that like hermit phase or whatever, to bring out the expansion, to bring out the soul's journey and find the things that that you can find your self-love, your appreciation, your support for your body, mind, and soul. Bottom of the deck, life-changing decisions. So that is the ultimate expansion. That is what brings about this unbridled joy. That is what brings about your soul's growth. And I think that that's where you find all the things that you love about yourself, and continue to build upon that list. So those are the things that came through for the Daily Light today. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Please, please, please subscribe. And remember, the universe has your back, and so do I. Take care.